As can plainly be seen, there is only one playset. Do you know the number one? Are you aware of what one means?
What?
Right.
One who?
But there's two utensils.
Yeah, someone's using a knife only.
And there's three flowers.
Oh, one of them must have been hers. Inosuke.
Right.
How could this be happening? I'm such a headache. The judge is ready to rule and rock.
Every time we cut back to Yoda, he's
Cross-examination.
shaking even more. And I
Yeah.
don't know how it's
I-
possible.
I think you're right.
He's slowly turning into a human vibrator. Very slowly.
Yeah. And he's gonna launch into the air.
He's about to go off.
Shoots into space. He's ascended.
Press the space bar, and you can take a closer look at the piece in question.
What? What's a space bar?
You know, the space bar, the place that we met.
Oh, the gay nightclub, the space bar.
Exactly. How could you forget, Ryan? You're so forgetful. I kind of love that about you.
I need to use up, left, down, and right. WASD all night, and space to inspect any errors of the evidence that looks suspicious.
That's a really good song.
Thank you. All right, what do I do?
Up and down,
Ah!
and left and right. Oh, John Wilson.
Space! Oh!
Wow, they're anime.
It says Hoda Clinic on this medical report. I hate clinics almost as much as I hate hospitals and surgeries. Who needs vaccines?
Hey, aren't they all the same?
No! No!
Surgery the same as a hospital.
No!
Aren't they though?
When I was 5, I caught the only cold I've ever had in my life. Why all of a sudden do I need to go get... Anyway.
Now it's canon.
I read online that I don't need to go to a clinic. And I remember, even though I felt awful already, I had to have this hideous injection in my right arm. Brr. It's getting cold in here. There must be something in the atmosphere. I'll never forget it. Never in my whole life.
Most people would give their right arm to have only had one cold in their entire life.
Yeah, well, I'm privileged, so...
Anyway, I don't think this is a clinic where they treat people for illnesses like COVID-19.
Oh. Good.
Let's keep looking for clues. We don't want to miss anything.
Alright. I don't want to miss a thing. Okay. Oh, yeah. I
Oh,
can...
about the stamp.
What about the backside?
Oh. Oh, there's a folded piece of paper.
I got this. We get
Oh,
this.
it's a dentist.
Oh, he had nasty teeth. Looks like this medical report card. This medical report card was first issued quite some time ago.
It's probably a record of the long-term treatment, that's why. With a family doctor, I imagine.
Well, I can't imagine. That's a problem. Going to a doctor, I mean. As long as I'm alive, I'm never consulting one. Oh,
What
no.
happened to him?
Anti-vaxxer.
Yeah. Why is he an anti-vaxxer? Shit. Get that
Ryan,
mask away from me. There's microchips in them.
well, if you were dead, there'd be no point. So, you don't like doctors then?
Well, if I'm gonna
Jeez.
die, then I'm gonna die. I mean, that's just the way it is, I guess, right? Not like it would affect anyone else, but why would you? They make you drink horrible tasting medicine. They give you painful injections. And then they demand lots of money from you for the privilege. Oh, when you're at your lowest ebb. I was not expecting this to be a part of his character.
Fantastic.
This is...
Okay, you sound like An idiot. I mean, a model patient. With a bad case of stubbornness, no less. For which
Oh,
the
I got an
only
achievement.
cure...
Healthy curiosity.
The only cure is a very bitter medicine indeed.
A dose of reality.
Wake
Wake up, sheeple.
me up inside.
Can't wake up.
Save me.
Alright. I can't read this.
Let's have a look. This is some kind of medical history. Ah, and here's an entry for the day the professor was killed.
A waste of money, if you ask me how these just die like that.
That's bad. He went to the doctor's office and then he fucking died.
He's like, finally got a new lease on life with my brand new set of teeth. Oh, hi there. Bang.
Bang.
At least he enjoyed like 3 bites of his steak.
Yeah.
He had a good steak dinner.
That's the thing. Why was he eating steak if he had a dental thing?
It was the woman.
Even though,
Great moment.
even if it was like, you can't, not with steak, even if it's rare, you can't do it.
Extraction of a molar.
Extraction of molar. Sorry, I skipped you. I thought you said it already.
Fine, I didn't, but that's cool.
I just repeated what you said anyway. You mean
Yeah,
he had a tooth taken out?
it would seem so. Just before the incident, he'd had a bad tooth removed.
Oh, it was a naughty tooth?
Naughty tooth.
Perhaps they use laughing gas. That's the most modern practice in the West for pain relief.
Yeah, they're all about their drugs. Freaking vaccine. Anyway, yes, I've heard of this Anastasia. It's a pretty good movie. Very underrated. Although it's hard to believe there's anything that can actually stop you feeling pain. Jesus Christ.
You get one shot in your life and you just can't live it down.
Yeah.
You have to bring everyone else down with you.
You gotta be a little, like, fucking bitch.
I think he deserves jail.
Yeah, just send him to jail for that.
He's just the whiniest person I've ever met.
Oh, there's a cautionary note from the medical practitioner as well.
It's gonna say,
I
don't
wonder
eat
what that
steak.
is.
Don't
They
eat steak.
don't hang out with people with guns. Strictly no food or drink besides water for 3 hours post-procedure
Yeah, yeah.
until anesthetic effects have passed.
Yes. Hontoni?
Like information worth bearing in mind.
The medical
The medical report.
We both started
I think I blacked out for a second.
A record of dental work. On the day of the murder, the victim had undergone dental treatment and had been prohibited from eating or drinking anything but water. So the water was his, but the steak was hers. Bam.
He was just dry dogging a steak? Oh my god. Didn't have any liquids?
Yeah, she was, because Lady
Horrible.
Dimitrescu is a badass, okay? That's just what she does. She's like, I'll drink
Ah,
the
she
blood
likes
from the
meat.
steak. Yeah.
Yeah, she just stuck her teeth in and just went.
Yeah, she didn't eat the meat. It's the blood
Yum.
portion.
It was very rare.
With this new information, the meaning of that one particular statement totally changes.
So, I think it's time we listen to the testimony again, don't you?
Yeah, gosh, I hope there's a whole lot of lines that the Yoda guy gets to say.
Me too.
Definitely.
Can't you people remember the conversation?
No! Even if what I saw wasn't the precise moment the firearm was discharged, it's almost the same thing. That's not it.
It's this one.
Yes.
No,
I
not
did
that
see.
I don't think it's that one. I think it's the one after.
Afterwards,
Yeah.
I can always go back, right? Yeah, I can go back. Oh, never mind, I can't. Furthermore, a visual search of the premises at the time confirmed that we were the only personnel present. No! This one?
Yeah. Impressive.
Yes!
Feeble body.
So you actually saw that with your own eyes, did you? You fucking piece of Yoda shit. The victim, Dr. Wilson, dining alone?
Oh, he's really shaking now like a maraca.
That I did. Forgive me for the position I place you in.
There's only one person in this courtroom that could put me into a position, and it's not you.
So the testimonies of the old man, the soldier, and the waiter all agree on that point. Isn't that interesting? And let us not forget the incontestable evidence we have to support their statements as well.
Yeah.
As can clearly be seen,
Uh-huh.
there was only a single beefsteak on the victim's table. A meal for one.
She pulled the switcheroo. No. What? We figured it out, Kazuma. Why you just...
What I'm wondering too now. The antiques dealer, the
We-
sergeant, and the waiter who testified before. It's not impossible that they're all lying.
Kazuma, did we switch brains? We just looked at the evidence. We just decided. What's
I
happening?
know. You're rubbing off on me.
Rub you off. Okay, later.
You will. But if so, then why?
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 If I'm perfectly honest, I have absolutely no idea.
Of course.
I want to present. I can present the report, though.
Yeah, maybe not in this one.
Oh,
Maybe when he does a clear.
yeah.
What?
He tells people.
Ryan, you're a beautiful man. I want to kiss you right now.
Did we do
We
anything?
have even more to go on now.
I feel like this is like a point-and-click adventure. I still don't feel like the situation has really changed, though. No discrepancies have come to light. Yes, there was! And that's what we need. Oh my god. Okay, we gotta press them. We gotta present it. Whenever they talk about, I'm the only one there. He's the only one at the table. I need to present my present of
Yes.
contradiction.
Indeed. Oh, I think the situation has changed a great deal. We've come a long way, wouldn't you say?
In our relationship? How so?
Because we have just what we need.
Hmm?
It's simply a case of using it to our advantage now.
Then do you mean there is a discrepancy somewhere?
Oh my god.
Oh, Ryan, the crucial point is the victim had been prohibited from consuming anything but water when he was shot. He couldn't have eaten the fucking steak.
Sure, he gummed it.
The fact has not been. The fact has not yet been brought to the court's attention. So bring it to their attention.
He's right. Thinking about Dr. Wilson's circumstances at the time of the incident puts that particular statement in a totally different light.
Always keep your eye on the progress of the battle. That's what my father always told me. That's the only sure way to win.
Your father was kind of an asshole, though, wasn't he, Kazuma?
Let's not talk about that.
Even if what I saw wasn't the precise moment the firearm was discharged, but that's not you. All right, let's get to Yoda.
Yes, gun.
Yes, gun.
Yes, gun.
Furthermore, a visual search of the premises at the time confirmed that we were the only personnel present. present to the present?
Yeah.
Because if they searched around, they would have been like, oh, but it's like, hey, didn't you notice? I don't know. It's either this or the final statement he makes.
They
Right.
don't mention like the steak specifically or anything.
No. There's a part at the very end where he says, therefore, there couldn't be possibly anyone else there. And I think I need to present and be like, yeah. Actually, bitch, listen up. So, hold on, let me see. Indeed. Maybe here.
Yeah. I think that's as close as you'll get.
Merry Christmas, bitch. Here's your present. Okay, that was not as epic as I thought. I thought it was going to pop up and be like, present! All right. R. Yes! Hi. Well, I think, What? It's not here? Damn it.
What are you wittering, lad? Call yourself a lawyer, do you?
Call yourself human? Look, fucking candy corn shaped head looking mother. I wish I could, but first and foremost here, I'm the accused. What?
Ryan,
What?
you know what?
No!
Everyone stumbles on their words occasionally. Under the circumstances, I wouldn't worry about it.
Aw.
Very
Thanks,
comfortable.
Kazuma.
I could see it quite clearly in that cross-examination you just carried out.
Uh-huh.
Can you raise your hand straight up like that? So purposely.
Yeah, you like that?
What is this?
You like that?
Whatever.
Ah.
That was. You knew exactly what it was you wanted to say. And I
Yes.
know
You fucked it up.
and you just fucked it
Will you marry me?
up. Exactly.
Ah.
Don't feel like you have to choose your words carefully. Just say what you're thinking, like you always do.
All right. And thanks for the advice.
You're welcome.
Korekata-san. This is a medical report card belonging to the victim.
I see, and I don't see.
That
What of it?
sounds like a you problem. Comparing what is written on this report card with your witness statement. Bam! Ah, something clearly doesn't add up. Objection! Shh!
Dear me, dear me. Have you forgotten my word so soon, you amateur?
Komendasai, nani?
You are not to interrupt court proceedings with your amateurish drivel.
But
Let's see if I can explain in words you might understand. I'm just a complete asshole.
now that I understood.
It was after 2 p.m. in the afternoon when the victim was murdered at the restaurant.
Yeah?
Whatever he may or may not have done before that time is completely irrelevant. And yes, I'm gaslighting you right now.
Grr. Demo. Ano.
Remember, Ryan, you don't have to use Japanese or clever language.
Oh, we're in Japan, though.
I know, I'm kidding.
Oh, okay. Let's speak Japanese and confuse this motherfucker.
You can speak English. I'm sure they'd understand.
Okay.
Like you impressed me.
Oh. Ouchie.
Oh, sorry.
You're
I was checking something. Your Excellency, I believe we're finished here. There's surely no need to prolong this trial further.
Are you looking up Japanese words?
Oh no, something popped up. There's a lightning strike 4 miles from my house.
Oh no!
Ooh.
It's okay, it just keeps popping up in the corner, so I was trying to turn it off.
Well, if there comes across a point where you're like, I object. And then we're gonna know something's going to happen.
I've been struck by lightning, Your Honor, Your Excellency.
Court adjourned.
Hmm.
Okay, Yoda. 2.
The witnesses' testimonies. The witness testimonies the court has heard have been clear and concise.
I do like his cheekbones. He's got nice cheekbones.
Thank you, it's the contour.
Nice.
This medical report has no bearing on the matter at all, for the simple reason that there is no one else besides this pale-faced pupil who could possibly...
I didn't click that, by the way. That was not me.
Why
Ryan
would
just
they add words if I can't read them?
Right. Yeah, exactly. Ryan just took it upon himself. He's like, listen, this medical report card has nothing to do with the case? Do you really believe that?
The outburst half petrified me, boy. Of course I believe it. How could it possibly be relevant? This is about murder, not the dentist. We all know about your trauma.
Perhaps because Hoda Clinic, I can't even say clinic without vomiting, which issued the report card, is a dental clinic.
A dental clinic? Is that supposed to mean something to me?
Yeah. Perhaps if I told you that the victim had just had a tooth extracted.
What's this now?
And furthermore, if I told you that as a result the victim had been forbidden from eating. Just what are you trying to say, Cut it? He had orders not to eat? So what? It's all written up in here. No food or drink other than water for 3 hours. Post-procedure while anesthesia wears off.
What? No, that can't.
Correcto-san?
What, boy?
As you just heard, when he was killed sometime shortly after 2 p.m., the victim couldn't have been eating anything at all.
No.
It suddenly got distorted, Madison. Like, no. Additionally, there's more. You have assured the court with unwavering, except for all the shaking you've been doing, self-confidence that the victim was dining itori. But that cannot possibly be the case. Grr. Because the victim, as we know, know who? Had just had one of his teeth extracted and was still experiencing the effects of the anesthetic.
Dun 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 dun.
Oh, expertly done, partner. Oh.
Objection! What is this nonsense? You little upstart, you little Pop-Tart. These are baseless accusations. Just look at this photographic evidence.
Uh-huh.
He's eating a steak. I mean, no, he's not. You can clearly see the plate of food at the victim's table.
Guys, maybe she was eating it and baby birding it to him. So he was still eating the steak.
It was just some weird thing, you know.
Maybe it's the culture. You don't know.
Objection!
It's the English.
It's English culture.
Use your head.
Huh?
That's the very discrepancy we're talking about. Or can't you follow the logic, Governor?
Why'd you suddenly become so Cockney?
How, how dare you?
Angry when no, he's I think it's fair to say that tables in this restaurant case
Oh,
can
Kazuma.
excuse me, I'm so sorry. I'm just getting really mad.
Uh, the real Kazuma's accent comes out.
Wouldn't you agree, Ryan?
Yes, most definitely.
Having just undergone some dental surgery, the victim was unable to eat. Which leaves one very crucial conundrum. Who, in fact, was eating the pictured beefsteak? The court will hear the opinion of the defense on this new puzzle. I assume you're ready, counsel?
Dot 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 dot. Counsel. Oh, that means me, doesn't it? Yes.
All right. The answer to this question is going to be pivotal. This is the start of you turning this trial around. Show them what you're made of, Ryan. I love you.
Oh!
Damn.
Supportive.
This is such a wholesome relationship and healthy thing we have going on here. I love it. I got it. So I know the person eating the steak at the victim's table must have been me. I was like, that looks delicious. And he's like, I can't eat it. And I was like, oh, thanks. And I shot him.
And as yet unknown third party.
Of course. Of course it is.
Of course, and as yet unknown third party.
Oh, my slaps are not as, like, wimpy. Finally. Obviously, it can only have been someone else who was sitting at the table. Like,
You will not let this go, will you?
No.
There was no such person.
yes! Yes, there was. There was, because I saw her.
When the incident occurred, we know that the victim couldn't have been eating anything. Dumbass. Yet we have evidence of a half-eaten steak on his table. Therefore, the only logical conclusion is that there was somebody else there eating it. You fucking idiot. Old man. Ah, I hate you. Leave my boy alone.
What the
Leave him alone. Please. We have strong evidence to support our assertion. It's clear that these witness testimonies are unreliable. If the court decides to push through a ruling at this stage,
I'll kill him.
I'm reverting myself. We will lodge a formal complaint with the Ministry of Justice and pursue a fair retrial relentlessly.
Kazuma. Ah!
Are you insane? You brought a sword to court.
Yeah.
You would take on the government. You teens these days.
Don't worry, counsel. I have no issue with you.
What do you mean?
I have issue with them! Those two witnesses in the
Oh
stands.
my god, it's coming out again. Please, sir, I'd like some more. More?
Oh. That's right,
What are you talking about?
that is. We have demonstrated with evidence that the victim was not alone.
Oh my god.
So, if it turns out that the two of you deliberately lied when giving your testimonies, Obviously, you will be charged with perjury.
Perjury?
And since this is a murder trial, you will also be deemed complicit in the killing.
Complicit in
No, no, negative. My baby is like right here. There was no mention of this at the tactical meeting. I was just following orders. By who?
That's right, as the man says. As they never saw the gentlewoman. They told us. Well,
Nani? Nani, did you say? Just say now. Say what you say. Kurakuto-san. Whoa.
oh,
That's a nice rhythm you got there. You were just following orders?
now hold on. I was
Say you never saw the gentlewoman.
Grr.
When you say gentlewoman, do you mean you saw the victim with a lady from overseas?
Nani?
Objection! What is the meaning of all this? These witnesses gave false statements. Is this true, you pair? Is this true, you whore?
Just one. Just one simple slip of the tongue.
Order, order. Counsel, explain what is going on here.
It's painfully clear now. You try to prevent these witnesses from telling the truth.
Absolutely not. The prosecution knows nothing of this.
Slap. Then who's behind this? Who tried to make you keep your mouths shut?
well,
Look at that baby.
Yeah, he's yanking on his mustache.
Jesus.
Maybe he's the murderer.
Maybe the baby is.
Go on, Madison.
I did.
Oh, it was hard to hear over the rhythmic motion, like. Ay, 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 ay. That's classified.
So you're prepared to be tried as a conspirator to this murder, are you?
You wouldn't. This can't be happening.
Ryan, judging from the way they're reacting to this, I'd say they were sworn to silence by someone with considerable influence. However, I don't believe Ouchie had any idea about it.
What are you saying? Uh-oh. I mean, to wield that kind of influence, there are only a handful of possibilities. It can only have been the government, the military, or the police, I suppose.
Well, any ideas about who might be behind this? If we can affirm who tried to silence these witnesses, then we can continue our pursuit.
So we need to name whoever it was that tried to make the witnesses keep their mouths shut. Dogs barking.
Of course, we'll need evidence before we make any firm accusation. evidence that proves whoever it really was did wield his or her power here.
But how? How can we possibly?
Remember how we made progress before?
Yeah, just click and point and autosave. Before?
We examined this piece of evidence in more detail and found a new clue as a result.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Well, that's not the only piece of evidence we have, is it? We need to re-examine everything and make sure there's nothing we've missed. There's no time to lose.
Ugh.
I want answers. If it's proven that these witnesses have been manipulated, I assure you, the penalty will be severe.
Please wait.
Ouchies. Wait. Wait. Your Excellency. I had no idea about any of this. I swear to every Shinto god.
Your god's a lie. I'm kidding. I don't know.
I knew nothing.
It's doctors and God. And what does the defense have to say about all this?
Well, Your Excellency. No time to think. I'm just going to have to close my eyes and shout out the first name that comes into my head.
Good strat.
Ryunosuke!
Kazuma.
Yeah!
No, it can't be me.
He's an
Hey.
authority in forensic medicine. I don't know. I don't think we found out enough about him to, like... He was serving there on the day of the incident.
You know, I have a theory. I think it is Eugen, because he said that Kazuma can't be in the trial.
Yeah, and they were like, he's an authority. He is an authority. You're right. Yeah, because I feel like there'd be something to kind of hint he's not a service. He knows something. I think he does, because he would always like cough up blood whenever he. I think he was lying. We'll get to him, I think. All right, take my present. Yes. There. What do you make of that?
I think, counsel, that you may not want to close your ears as well as your eyes. That you may want to. Otherwise, the sighs of disappointment in the courtroom may very well deafen you.
If you feel you must close your eyes in a crisis, might I suggest you keep your mouth shut next time too?
Wow, this would not be allowed.
Wait, can we examine any evidence yet?
Yes. Well, I don't know what we have new. Other than the report.
Otherwise, I may have to use the influence I have in this courtroom to shut it permanently. Oh, he had influence.
But then Cosmo was like, I don't think it's him.
Yeah.
So now I'm torn.
Oh no.
I mean, but he's fighting so hard for it, and he's like literally the only other name.
I know. I don't know what it's about the prosecutor exactly, but it really makes me wince in pain sometimes.
I don't have a great deal of influence myself, but believe me, I can find other ways to make you
Jesus!
keep your mouth shut.
Oh! Okay. Put it on in, baby. Alright, don't get angry. I'll think again.
There must be a clue somewhere.
Alright.
Oh, you have to open up the court record.
Actually, now that I think about it, might be some piece of evidence I haven't thoroughly examined yet.
And what does the defense have to say about all this?
Well, Your Royal Highness, no time to think. I'm just going to have to close my eyes and shout out the first name that comes into my head. Fred Flintstone.
Hit E.
Besides the prosecution.
Kelli, hit E.
Hit E?
Yeah, because I think you have to do that before, and then it.
Oh!
Pops up ahead, and then
I didn't hear it. Sorry, it went boom when you said hit E. I didn't hear it.
Well,
What about?
you can now.
Can't now.
Ah.
It's okay. Just do it one more time. Just fast forward through all of it.
Yeah, we have a lot of pins.
Yeah, you want to accuse? He said besides the prosecution. Who else has influence? That's what he said. So it's not going to be him.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be that last space with a face that isn't there.
Yeah. It's not them.
That would be kind of no. Like,
Just
if
show it Dr. Wilson.
Shit. Damn it. Hit Dr. Wilson.
he killed himself.
Damn it. I didn't see that. I have to hit E.
Well, it'll go through it all over again.
Yeah. Right. Yes. Waiter. Well, surely that would be him.
Okay, now press E.
All right. So now I can have it in my thing.
Yeah, and we can search on any of them.
All right. So we already did this one.
Yeah.
We did this one. So these two are connected.
But did we search behind the painting?
We did.
Oh, wait, yeah, we should look at the waiter. Oh, wait, space.
Is there lipstick?
On my Valentino white bag.
That would be cool.
Is there something over here? The eggs. Oh, that's a good year. All right. And then there's this one. So let's examine. Ah!
This plan of the restaurant raises a number of questions, I think.
Definitely.
It's supposed to show the relative position of everything in the moments following the incident. But there's nothing to show the woman you say you saw there.
Exactly. And that's not all. Look here in the upper left where it says kitchen.
Hmm? Yes. What of it?
No one would use those complicated characters to write kitchen. What do you think this is, Japan?
Did we just guess right?
Especially not if they were in a hurry.
Oh, that'd be silly. You mean you don't remember those characters yourself, don't you? Study harder, Ryan.
Let's see. We just examined that one. Oh, the whole thing's flashing. So the whole thing is... Can I... Oh, yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah.
I have a feeling we just guessed correctly.
I think so. Let's look at everything for now. So we can...
Magnifying glasses.
Yep.
Bullet.
Stat. Yeah, it's not the same thing, so it's not going to light up. Boo. But I thought it would be like, there's lipstick on these, on the fork and knife or something. I don't know. What is that? Post-mortem report. Let's just look at it. Let's see. Male, British, time of death, shortly after 2 p.m. Yeah. Single bullet fired at close range. Fatal hemorrhage from pectoral ballistic trauma. No exit wound. Bullet did not pass through the body. Okay.
Objection!
What? I had a little lag there. Poppycock. What possible reason would the waiter have to make these witnesses give false testimony? Not to mention the fact that even a head waiter could not possibly have that level of influence.
For once, I would agree with you.
Ah, Kazuma.
If that is, the man truly were a waiter.
Yay!
Got it.
Oh,
Good job, everybody,
yay!
for suggesting me to check my stuff.
Yay.
If he truly were.
Come on, Ryan. Time to hit this court with the truth.
Oh my! I don't like your Cockney when it comes
I
out.
love it. That's who I really am, Ryan. All right, I hide it.
All right, I'll support your Cockney.
The truth about... Oh, never mind. Sorry, I thought it was me.
It's Alex.
Oh, the truth about Satoru Hosonaga-san's real identity proven by this evidence.
Is it the freaking drawing?
He's been Zhongli all along.
He's Zhang Li.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, this one.
Can you turn it around?
Oh,
The business card?
this one?
Is it gonna say something like
map?
special defense? Fucking.
He's a
Shut the
chief
fuck up.
inspector! Nice! Good one! La 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 la. Nice!
That's some bullshit.
For real. Well, that's unexpected.
What is?
You see, it says the witness's name here, Satoru Hosonaga.
Well, yes, business cards do tend to show the person's name. That's sort of the point.
It's not the name that's unexpected. It's his job title.
His job? What's a job? Oh, Chief Inspector Satoru Hosonaga, Primary Criminal Investigation Division, Imperial Police Bureau. Inspector? What on Sakai? ...
I have no idea. But let's face it, the police have a lot of power and influence, and if they're wielding it somehow here... Read his business card information. Oh, has been... Okay, that's...
Updated in the court record.
After we accused him.
Waiter's business card. A sketch of the restaurant's layout is on the back. On the front, it stated that Hosonaga-san is a police inspector. Ew. We got you. We're gonna present. Yes!
Oh no!
I knew it. Bleeding too much.
The plan of the restaurant, sketched by the man in question? I agree it shows a great deal of attention to detail, but I'm not sure what we can conclude.
Sorry, Your Highness. That's the back of the card. It's the back of the card that's of interest.
So the fucking front?
I
beg
dunno.
your pardon.
The other front. Or perhaps I should have said the front. Exactly.
Yes, you fucking idiot.
Yes, it's the front of the back of the card. That's where the telling detail is. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.